Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. That's a nicely weighted pass. Big chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Haaland, and the shot! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Fenerbahce ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He is through here! Quarter of an hour played. He is just caressing the ball. He's got away. Delivers with whip. And he gets rid in a hurry. Neymar is onto this. Neymar stood his ground strongly. He's found the way through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Mbappe, Ronaldinho, Vinicius Junior, Ronaldinho! It's run loose, who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a good run down the left. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
And he's been shifted off it. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Look at that, and the shot! Goal! Fenerbahce! And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two. Fenerbahce get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
McTominay promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing nice and neat.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe! Hernes. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And Hullet! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for options for movement. Thinks about the shot. And it's Seedorf. And this is Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. And they can counter here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Jeff Chiba can
takes a shot! Hullet. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good read, needed to be. Torres might just make this. Succumbs to the pressure. Seedorf. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neymar. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Neymar. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And here's Lukaku. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Lukaku. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Ronaldinho. Guardiola. Vinicius Junior tries a measured ball. Shoots! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Fenerbahce take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win. A decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Neymar's cross. Back in once more. There's the header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Lukaku is onto it in a flash. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Torres. And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Haaland. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Seedorf. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. Kimmich is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Torres, and he's got the beating of his man. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pull it. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Ronaldinho. Fenerbahce disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Pull it. And it's shot at goal! And that has been cleared. Flings in across. Oh, that was vital. Messi. Haaland. Pull it. Pass is coming off in... Lukaku! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dumfries is there, and he can pick it up. Park Ji-sung. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Neymar defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline.
And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Boca Juniors really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Cannavaro. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's found a way through. And he was alert to it. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Seedorf. He's being urged to shoot. Aimed beyond the defence. Haaland.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's onside. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it out wide. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bastoni. Oh, good spread. It's Park Ji-sung. In with the challenge. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Oh, good-looking ball.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. Dumfries. He's had it taken off him. Can he spark a counter here? Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And here's Mbappe. Park Ji-sung. And he lines up a cross. Cleared without hesitation.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ter Stegen claims comfortably. Neymar. Played towards the other side. Kimmich. To Maldini. Rijkaard. Aim forwards. Knocks it into space. Gullit gets into a good position. Kimmich providing an outlet on that flank. Climbs up big! And again! It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Jeff, Chiba definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Park Ji-sung. Great chance! That's going to go a long way. And it's Messi. Distributed tidily. Park Ji-sung has it in a wide position. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that could set him on his way. Plenty to aim at here. Nicely spread. Hernus with the cross. He rises! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And now he has 2. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Such good technique.
Messi. Now it's Messi. McTominay can get it clear. Hernus.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hernus.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Up he goes! Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. Lewandowski! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, played right into his path. Torres. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Boca Juniors can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
McTominay. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And it's Maldini. It'll be a throw-in. Maldini. Into the last quarter of an hour. Pull it. Seedorf. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hernandez.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A case now of complete control. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe! Kimmich conjures time and space where few can. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. 5 minutes left on the clock. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung picks it up out wide. Played in by... Oh, what a climb! Goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So is this the start of a comeback? Kimmich. And it's McTominay. Now McTominay. And that's it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Haaland voted man. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Mbappe. And he's whipped it across. Rijkaard clears it away. And claimed it back swiftly. He's on it, can he get away? And it's played in here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's a promising position. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rafael Leao. That's good play. And it's Seedorf. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just...
And the shot! It's there! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beckham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well-timed, excellent interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hernes. It's Kimmich. Tries to play it through. Hernes with the cross. Dida claims it. Safe hands. Hernes. Now that looks a decent ball. Delivers the ball. Defending of the desperate variety.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's tidy. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pavard.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. 30 minutes gone. And it's Neymar. That is lovely. Goes for the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Mbappe. Serginho. Rafael Leao. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this. It's Lewandowski! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. "1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Kimmich's cross, punched away. Yamal, not the most accurate pass, knocks it into space. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's having a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Mbappe tries to pass it through. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Jeff, Chiba really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Hernes, and he's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And that should get the job done. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. And he's in on goal. And he's onside. Now it's Hullet. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. So, third corner of the game. Kimmich with the short one. Turns and goes back. There's the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Serginho. Now he's got space here. Rafael Leao. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe gets into a good position. That's a decent clearance. Beckham! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lewandowski finds himself offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Haaland. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Beckham. And here's Yamal. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Rafael Leao.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's neat. Neymar. Kimmich receives it in a wide position. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Hoeneß is onto this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Kimmich. Deep cross. Yamal absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. Nicely aimed pass.
Lukaku really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hoeneß picks it up out wide. Hullet. Real chance! And he's managed to get rid. Nice control. Goes for... It's in! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
McTominay. That could spell trouble. There will be a throw-in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Lovely pass, but can he... Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ball's gone out of play. Maldini. Oh, he's played it in low. Cleared without complication. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Rummenigge. Now there's a fine... Neymar! And how did he not make it 4?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Kimmich goes short. Yamal. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. He's in a good shoot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. A couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. And again! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop. So there's going to be another change here. Messi coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And now they can spring out of defence. Kimmich. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And Mateus. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Hazard. Great chance! Neymar. Haaland, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. McTominay. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Opts for safety. Tries to play it through. And it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Haaland. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Spread it left. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Haaland. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a decent clearance. Fired deep towards... Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Haaland has given away a free kick. Messi. And it's Messi. And here's Haaland, out to the right. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through? Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. And he's gone looking for safety. Pull it. So it is still 0-0. Neymar conjures time and space where few can. Played towards the other side.
Jeff, Chiba really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that was vital. And here's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Xavi Alonso, and it's Neymar. Haaland, can he finish? Haaland with a beautifully timed run. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And he can clear it away. There will be a throw-in. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, can they get him away? Haaland, he's through. Haaland! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland could try cutting inside here. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Haaland. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Pull it. Seedorf. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Haaland! And that was probably asking just too much. Now it's Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. Chance, surely! Mbappe looking sharp there. Mbappe running with the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely. Now, great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He might be in here. Looking to play him in. He's a sharp little ball here. He can get that clear. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Mbappe is onto this. Messi. Chance! Pull it. That's an imaginative pass. Hernus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard, lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Chance for a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Jeff, Chiba really have stepped it up now. They could have been a
Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Erling Haaland. Number 4, Gullit. Number 11, Neymar.
Seedorf.
Number 15, Paris.
And it's Kimmich. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this?
Number 20,
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 19, Donadoni. Number 18,
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Real chance here. Takes a header! Oh, it's come loose. And he's heaved it away. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Kimmich plays it short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Mateus's delivery. That'll be a throw-in. Mateus, ball driven towards the far post.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the shot! It's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Botafogo have penetrated for the first... Up he goes! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
number 20.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Driving forward, he's found a way through. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's nice. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Kimmich goes short. Very nicely done. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. That's tidy. And it's Seedorf. Kimmich. Nice control. That is lovely. So what can they make of this? Played out towards the right wing. Messi. Seedorf. Aimed beyond the defence. Great vision. The ball swung in. And it's hoisted clear. And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good...